Would you?
Everybody.
It's not the word that I would use, but
Okay, so it's my stepmom has a word. She's writing. She's been to a bunch of workshops, and her term for it is story fondling. And these people that go to these workshops
I think
with
coddling.
these manuscripts they've worked on for 15 years that aren't very good, but they go and they don't really want to make them better. They just want to be story fondled.
Okay.
You know, oh, you're such a good writer.
They're talking about like yes men, essentially.
Kinda, yeah. But like,
Echo chambers.
well, I don't know.
Well, I think it depends on each person. Like I know a lot of Dota players that need compliments, or else they just cannot function as a human being.
Yeah.
Right. You got to fondle, as you say, that ego. You got to stroke
See,
it.
I'm the total. I hate. I actually have had to consciously practice the proper way. If someone says something nice about you, is just say, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate it." Yeah. And in my head, like I hate, like if someone says, "Oh, you're doing good," I'll be like, "Ah, I was off." Like
What about all those times when we came off a panel that was good and I said, wow, guys, that was a great panel. Well done, everyone. Did you not believe what I said? Did you get
No, I believe
annoyed
it.
with
I
that?
believe it. No, I mean, I say the same thing too sometimes. Like, hey, that was good.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It feels really weird to have people say that you're good at stuff.
Are you a self-deprecator?
I'm a self-deprecator.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I think most people are, especially when you play
10
Dota.
seconds
Otherwise, you would
remaining.
not continue playing Dota all the time.
I don't know about that one.
What pubs are you playing?
Yeah.
Many mid players that I've encountered
Yeah.
think
I'm a
quite the
support
opposite.
player.
So there you go.
All right, that makes more sense.
I had a game,
The
literally
self-flagellating role.
the one game I played today, I played Lion. I'm always hard support because I queue every roll. I killed this guy's opponent mid 5 times. He goes Greaves into Ags Rush. We push to Rax. He has 5,000 gold saved. And after the game, he's just flaming everyone.
He lost, by the way.
Yes, we did. He wouldn't
You wouldn't listen.
How hard is it?
Zen.
Hey guys.
Zen.
Use
Hey
what you
guys,
learned.
walk is 5. Follow me. I ping smoke. I ping wards. No, we got to push the lane. Oh, Viper's died. Where's the team? Well, the team is over fucking.
Would you ever critique Z-Freak any differently than you would your other team members?
I think so.
Would it
The
be
thing
harsher
is,
or easier?
well, the thing is, okay. I mean, if you really want me, I can go into a couple. I think that if I look back on my career as a player, I made 2 really large mistakes that I'm going to rectify in life. I hope. I'm a big fan of Coach Greg Popovich, and he is a very similar, I guess. At least I've always loved his style. Right? He's a disciplinarian, but he loves his guys. Like he works hard. But one thing he does is he's a super foodie and a wine guy. And even after like a big loss or really tough practices, whatever, he'll take everyone out to dinner. And I think that the sharing of a meal together is a really simple way to kind of get out of like work or Dota.
I thought you were going to tell us those 2 mistakes. you
Yeah.
made.
So what was the?
Well, I didn't
Did you
do that.
not-
I didn't do that. I didn't emphasize like team
10
building
seconds
enough.
remaining.
I didn't make sure after like a really tough loss that we just maybe disappeared for a
seconds
while.
What?
Went
You
to-
guys were always known for when you got knocked out, you guys went drinking or went clubbing
That's
or you
probably-
went
That's-
out.
That's at the tournament. I mean more as like a training, like throughout the
Well,
season.
because the tournament, you're forced to be together, as opposed to in a house, anybody can do what they want, essentially, right?
Yeah. But
What was the other mistake?
I didn't have enough one-on-ones. I also think that certain teams employ a philosophy where you ensure that each person hangs out with each other individual on the team for at least like a 30-minute period per week. I think that's really important because you can help prevent certain cliques from developing within the teams.
Yeah.
And everyone has a read. You know, I can get your opinion on me, on you, on how you fit into the team, and it's just a much easier way to collect feedback than to solely have like group discussions, which we already know from backstage. Group discussions are terrible.
Oh, they're god off. I mean, one-on-ones for when I was on DC were actually
5
super
seconds
helpful
remaining.
because if somebody's harboring some ill will towards somebody else, it's better for them to be able to talk to somebody else,
A third
at least
party.
get that out of their system, and then that person can apply that and try to fix it from the outside, at least to a degree.
Yeah.
So that, I totally agree with that one.
Yeah. And the other thing I would have probably done more is use my brother or Zach or myself as an example. That's something like Belichick does with Brady. That is part of why I feel like they're super successful. NFL, sorry for the fans. But Brady's obviously like Tom Brady is like international superstar, best QB of all time. But Belichick will use him as an example in like team meetings and critique. The idea being, okay, if this guy, this Super Bowl MVP, is going to get just, you know, just just crushed, right? Well, then how can I complain about being criticized if this guy will just take it?
It has to be applied to somebody that is okay with that, though, right?
Yeah.
You can't
True.
just, like, obviously they talked about this beforehand, for example.
Yeah.
Welcome to Talk Show with Kyle with the Dota draft in the background.
You're asking
We
me
can
the
talk
questions.
about it. We can talk about it. We got 4 heroes picked for both teams. Vengeful Spirit, Spirit Breaker, Phantom Lancer, Zeus for Fnatic, and they are indeed purchasing these heroes. They're not being random. They're
Yes.
selected by Twitch Chat. And EHOME, Arc Warden, Bounty Hunter, Chaos Knight, and Death Prophet.
It's a really good PL Zoo.
Oh, wait, do we have an ABC for EHOME? We have an ABC on our hands.
Arc Warden, Bounty Hunter, Chaos Knight, Death Prophet.
Wow.
Wow, they took us very literal.
Very literally.
There's Earth Spirit, Earth Shaker.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have it eaten. Like they.
What if they
maybe
fuck it
something
up?
got
What if
lost
they
in
what if they pick
translation.
Ancient Apparition? Right?
What a debate.
Like they got ABC, you know.
They got ABCD.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why would they continue onwards? You know.
So what role do they need? They do need a support. Earth Spirit wouldn't be terrible.
Earth Shaker, perhaps.
Shaker wouldn't be terrible either.
How
Yeah,
much
they-
is Earthshaker
yeah.
now? He's got to be up there, right?
He's 943, second row.
They can afford it.
They can afford it. That's nice. What other the Titan is 800.
Elder Titan would be fun, yeah.
Basically, so many heroes would be fine as long as you know
it doesn't
it's above
have
the
to
D.
be E. Yeah.
It could even be still a D, but then higher than the Death Prophet.
Drow Ranger.
It's banned actually.
Oh wow,
Which
what
I
a
did
shock!
not like
And the Luna
That's
got
it.
banned.
Luna and Dro.
That strat was just too
And Tiny
strong.
continues to raise in
Oh, he
price.
cracked
Yes.
5K. Hell yeah,
Yes.
5,000 moonbucks.
And Medusa is slowly dropping. By the way, she
Yeah?
is now the lowest
Wow.
value hero
Okay.
out there.
And she's going to be by far the lowest agility hero after this
Yes.
game since Arc Warden was chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that surprising to you guys? I feel like she's just... I mean, Clinks was on the bottom for a long time. Now he's a respectable 211.
No, I believed in Clinks. I don't believe in Medusa.
No?
Nah.
There haven't been that many Agi carries in these games because people have been fighting more than farming, if that makes sense.
I mean, the games haven't been going that late
mean,
unless there's a
Yeah.
techie.
By the way, that last game was before 20 minutes, so they got that bounty.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was actually close to it. They had like 45 seconds or something like that.
Wow.
Oh, maybe they planned it with that draft.
EHOME have got to have completed the most bounties.
Yeah, can we
of
look at
any
it
team.
again before we see the last pick?
Before we see, they only have 50 seconds.
Yeah, we got 50 seconds
Oh.
to look at the things. All right, all right. I want to see the next page. Fnatic
Man,
is doing
Fnatic is
so
crazy.
many.
Rushing this, okay.
So EHOME will have done ABC if they work it out. Can we go back to the previous page? Why does nobody do the other ones?
I mean, some of those are a little...
Good old
Weird.
friends. When a play, go back, go back, go
But
back.
they only have
please.
20 seconds,
Yeah,
Cheever.
but I wanted to read the bounty. When a player is being ganked or chased near the tower, all your teammates TP. Oh, that seems like a very easy one.
Yeah, it does.
You can read that?
Yes, I can.
need glasses?
Yeah, I do. Oof.
One hero must face 3 enemies, kill one, and escape, and they must all chat.
The welcome to EG one, I was... That's not something you can plan. It just happens. You know?
Skyrim.
Oh!
And that is an S.
Yes,
so they
it
didn't
is.
realize. I thought you were American.
It doesn't matter. You show respect.
To the chicken?
Treasonous.
Beautiful.
You go to the Olympics and everyone stands up for every national anthem. It's international Midas, man. We
Wait,
show love
are
to
you
all
sure?
cultures.
Or is everybody just from so many different countries that it seems that way?
Well, we got Canada represented. We got Southeast Asia being represented. We got America being represented. So many different countries here also. Am I right?
You're stretching a bit.
Yeah, a little
I'm going to
bit.
stretch you. As we move in to the
After
end
all that
of this
fondling
draft,
talk.
Skyrath has been selected. That is not an E, but it doesn't matter. We just need it to be sequential in the
Yes.
alphabet. So they have completed a 600 Moonbuck bounty, the ABCs.
Value. Although, you know, it's all nice and stuff, getting all these bounties done, but you still need to also win. Sure, they
True.
got game 1 going.
Well, Burning's Legion is 0-2 right now. Fnatic is 2-0.
Yes. And oh yeah, and only one team is going to get eliminated at the end of the day, and
Right.
that at the moment looks like it might be Burning's Legion.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Unless they turn it around and don't... Maybe they get some subs. That might happen.
Yeah, maybe his Legion changes it up.
That's true. It is called Legion. That's more than 4
Yes.
people.
The only consistent player is Burning.
Yes. Burning plus 4, essentially.
Yes.
Can we look at the drafts again? Reginald, please.
Reginald.
Really appreciate it. All right, who do you guys like?
Uh,
I kind of like both drafts, honestly. I don't think this is like a clear. It wasn't. I mean, last game we said last.
Just perch yourself on that fence, Sunspan.
Yes.
I feel
know,
like
I know.
Fnatic's draft is a little on the greedy side. EHOME's greedy too, but they can do it because they got a bounty hunter, so they can already be a little bit more greedy by default. So I would favor EHOME's draft.
I'm also going to go with EHOME.
Oh no.
Oh boy, I love the global aspect of Fnatic's draft, especially when you're going against something like Bounty Hunter. But I am not. I'm a real non-believer. There's like 4 or 5 heroes that I just can't get on board with, and PL
PL's one
is
of
just one of them. I don't like this hero. I don't think it's good.
You don't think it's good anymore, or you never thought it was good?
Right now, I don't think
Okay.
it's good.
Isn't
there was
Arc
a
Warden
time.
considered to be pretty good against PL too?
Huh?
Arc Warden pretty good against PL.
No, other way around. Because PL gets on top of them very easily. You get inside of the bubble, and Arc
And-
Warden.
Yeah, but you
Solutions
be
can
in
eat
the
it.
bubble. You can't be hit.
Yeah, but he rushes into the bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
he's also in the bubble.
Yeah, so you.
Bubble.
hits you from inside the bubble.
If you're inside the bubble, then you can make
Darn it.
contact.
Think of it
And
as like
also, he can use all his illusions to kill
you ever
spark
you ever
rates.
watch Atlantis? No.
Is that
I
a
watched
show?
Waterworld.
The animated movie Atlantis.
I'm familiar.
Milo.
Yeah.
No.
No
Okay.
one.
It's like the force field. If you're inside of it, you can deal damage.
Okay. Didn't watch it, I think.
You.
Make gamer references.
Next, you're gonna
It's like the
say-
Halo 3
Yeah.
bubble shield.
Sure.
All right, thanks.
What positions are EHOME going to do here? Is this possibly CK 4? We've seen that a couple times.
Anything's possible, Suns fan.
I mean, Bounty Hunter would be the traditional 4 from back in the day, but I've been seeing more core lately.
You can do
on Bounty.
offlane CK, 4 bounty, 5 sky, mid Death Prophet, 1 Arc Warden. Or you can swap the Arc Warden and the Death Prophet.
I think you want to do bounty carry for sure. It's just too good as a carry nowadays. Scales
Really?
better.
Too good?
Too good.
If you have it on your team, I think that's the position.
Is it? How annoying is that hero for
Against
you
a
guys to
Phantom
play
Lancer?
against? I really like the idea of stealing gold. I like that.
Yeah.
But do you guys? Is there any time that you're like, I wish this hero was just back to where it used to be?
Not right now.
I think the gold steal effect's like negligible. Like it's annoying, sure, and it definitely helps the bounty.
Until 20, right?
I mean, sure, but I don't know. I guess
He's
does
not
help
that-
bounty,
He's
though.
not picked that often in my bracket, so I don't encounter him that
yeah.
often
Nice.
at all.
I kind of like it. Support's so easy now. Like
Yeah.
comparison to when I started. Like I didn't have a backpack. You couldn't put wards and sentries on top of each other. It was
No
no
double
TP
tome.
slot.
TP.
Everything was more expensive.
Oh, everything
Everything
was
was-
so
I had to buy the
difficult
flying
when we
courier.
grew up. Good old
Yeah.
times. We had it so rough, and now everybody's getting the stack timers.
Dude, I
Not
legit-
everybody. That's Dota Plus. Cheaper,
That's
let's be
true.
real.
There were games I was playing. I remember I'd have like a branch and a clarity and like a tango, and that was my starting items, and I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Whereas now, like I actually enjoy playing against Invis heroes because it means sentry placement actually matters.
Right.
I think the only things I really miss about playing are warding and drafting. There's
Wow.
So you guys have
In
no
which
idea.
order? In that order?
Drafting. Drafting's definitely the best.
You can do mock drafts. I'm sure people would pay you to
You
mock
can
draft
go
against
into
them.
demo mode also and place words.
Thanks, Chiefs. I really appreciate
I could see drafting being really fun.
it. Is.
You know, if you get this sense of accomplishment if it works out, and then if
Yeah.
it doesn't work out, you learn from your mistake, and it feels like in any traditional sports, you're coming up with some sort of game plan,
Yeah.
and it's like a one-to-one.
Well, the thing about drafting is like so cool is like it's alive, right? And there's also different. I remember reading something Sebed wrote who talked about it after they won their last TI. Like he's of the opinion that the gold and XP graphs like kind of ruined certain players and most of the community's like perception of Dota. Because you look at a game, you're like, oh, this team's winning because they have 4K gold or like 3K experience advantage. But because of the way the lineup is built, because of the power spike they're going to hit, like when the game's played properly, that team isn't actually ahead in terms of their strategic positioning. That's
I
like,
see.
I
Well,
don't know.
that's
I
up to
could
the
wax on
casters
about
to
this for
tell
a
that
while.
story.
Yeah,
though.
I feel like
Sure.
most of the time that only becomes heavily relevant in like late game stages. With
Yeah.
like 40 minutes, like 20k net worth advantage. At that point, most of the
That's
time
part of my
windows-
plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think also that our commentators are normally pretty good at pointing out who's ahead and behind and what they should do and what their power spikes are and making sure that it's not just about the graphs. To be honest, I think it's time for Dota.
Were you trying to host
No.
my panel, Sheever?
But you can
How dare
Tommy,
you
hurry the hell
steal
up.
my transition EHOME versus Fnatic game 2?
I think they have mutiny going on that panel.
Yeah, it's hard to get rid of those normal habits, you know. Production
It
talks in the air,
happens.
they say throw it over. And Sheever just has this uncomfortable urge to toss it instantly and steal the show. You know?
For sure.
Man, you really are losing the voice.
I am.
It's going away.
I'm trying. I'm
She told me at
trying.
the end of last game, she's
I'm
like,
trying.
It's gonna get bad, and I didn't believe her at all. But I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
you.
I've been working through it. I've been like, come on, just make it through.
It's okay. If you didn't know, I'm an expert play-by-play
He
caster.
is. He's wonderful.
Because I'm the best at everything, and I just didn't want to show everyone up. That's all.
It's true. Reginald is truly the best at everything.
Yes.
Well, let's see if we can make it through here. I'm a trooper here. We're gonna do it.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That actually means a lot coming from you.
Okay, sure. I meant it. Very happy. I'm curious to see how the Venge works out. Venge is a hero that I've always liked a lot, but I'm not extremely confident in the hero in terms of support. I guess the base rush definitely helps a lot, increasing the base damage. I guess that's maybe the solution. Just can't work it as a 5 as easily.
Does this count if they're smoked up in the river? Do
It
you know?
does, I believe. I don't
Okay,
think you
so
have to
it's
be
still-
visible. You just have to be moving together, and all of your opponents have to be alive when you start this. So the fact that they're quacking on through here should give them a good chance to score points.
Yeah, every time I hear the quack, all I can think of is the Mighty Ducks, the old
Okay.
Disney movie, and they say, like,
Yep.
the quack attack is back.
That's true. I used
That's
to
all I
watch
can
those a
think
lot.
about. I love those movies. Those are great. The second one definitely is the better one.
Oh yeah, when the rival joins their team.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to have a little bit of a scuffle here in that river. They're still holding strong, though. Ninja Boogie, careful that you don't leave.
He wants the first blood. It's okay
He
if
wants
they leave.
it.
They just gotta go
Febby.
back, and they
Febby
can't
sitting
lose
really
Febby.
low. They'll be able to get the kill over on the Skywrath.
Okay, this is getting scary though. Still 4 pretty tanky heroes that they can get some kills with.
This bounty hunter is sitting really, really low, but it looks like he's going to be able to make it out in
All right,
time.
Febby rejoins the river here.
All right,
They're
Ninja
gonna
Boogie,
need
get back in that river.
All right,
Get
they
back
gotta
in
run
there.
it. Okay, who's the weak target? Who are they gonna try
I
to
don't
pick
know,
on?
bounty hunter. Oh,
great
nice
spear. Oh, it's looking close. They gotta get Ninja Boogie or something
Ninja
before
Boogie,
he gets
if
up
they
to the
get
top
it.
of the river.
They're so close. Oh, they managed to do it. The last second, very nicely done, Fnatic. They'll be able to turn back around, and they should be able to get themselves a kill on Faith Bien. Man, I'm getting a real nice sultry voice going on here.
Good. Yo, I gotta say, I really like that challenge. That one is fun to watch. You know,
That
it's
was
like,
one of my favorites.
It's intense. It's there's things that their opponents can do. They have to like really play around their allies, get out if things look dangerous, but go back in and try to complete the old migration. You know, you got to cover your fellow ducks.
You do. You absolutely do. And I want to see one of those tower challenges, the one where one person gets dove and then everybody TPs in to save their friends.
You know. Ninja Boogie very happy.
Can they actually see it in game? Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure if they would.
all the sets are working for the play race. I think once in a while we notice a bug where somebody's skin set wouldn't load, but
Oh boy! Oh, there's
There
big
it
chicken,
is.
the Canadian chicken. Somewhere Tsunami is standing up at the back as this beautiful anthem plays.
I'm sure. All right. One of the best things you can do with a bounty hunter, though, is lane it against a melee core, because that means it's a lot easier for you to get forward and get the slaps off whenever your Janata is ready to go. That could be a good way to limit their farm, even if they get a little bit more last hits than you.
It's gonna be really obnoxious too. You know, every time that he goes
Yeah.
and he steals some of your money.
That's a lot. I mean, it's not
You
even
work hard for that.
It's 70 physical damage every time it procs. It's more than a double damage, so that's pretty strong for a single skill point.
For sure, for sure.
Other lane matchups, we got like what was top lane is Death Prophet versus Mars with some support, Arc Warden support, Vengeful Spirit support, and the mid lane it's the Zeus versus Chaos Knight, which is definitely a weird one for sure. But yeah, interesting. Even static field level 2.
Do you think EHOME's just gonna try to start running at the side of Fnatic, considering that you see a Chaos Knight rather, and you see a Death Prophet, and generally they try to pair up a lot of the times. They try to pressure towers a bit earlier.
They'll definitely do that pushing if they can, for sure. But because Death Prophet's in a dual lane, she's going to get 6 a little bit later. Arc Warden as well, is if he's played support, he's going to be limited on levels and stuff like that. So,
Oh, there's a race. Can they get? Yeah, looks like Canadian Chicken going to be able to grab the regen rune. Take advantage of a top lane. They were diving over on the Death Prophet. They don't quite manage to get that final hit off, though. Febby trading hits now with the Arc Warden. Will be able to go throughout the magic missile. Jabs just poking away here with that spear. A lot of spark rays getting thrown down. Febby, he's sitting really, really low. They'll be able to find that kill, but it looks like the Death Prophet is next on the list here. But Jab's not chasing after her into that tree line.
yeah.
He's going to have to just run himself away. They're all so low. Oof, that's going to be tough for Jabs.
But they're both actually really hard to kill. I mean, Death Prophet's already got a no talisman, but Arc Warden, he's got 2 branches and he has 800 health. Guy's got insane base strength and extremely good stat gain. So that's one of the nice things about support Arc Warden is that even though he's kind of slow, both of his skills are pretty good at level 1. He can just stay here and beef up with almost no effort.
Ninja Boogie. Oh, that stick charge coming through. It's going to be able to stay alive with 40-something hit points. He's still trying to duke around, but not going to be fast enough. XinQ finds him as VT Faded does get taken down in the top lane.
So one of the nice things about Venge, though, is that you have two disables, or two nukes, basically. In both of them, pretty much all your skills amplify damage. So Venge is going to do a lot to help everybody on his team be a lot stronger throughout the game, and it works out well against Prophet at this point, the Death Prophet.
This poor Skywrath Mage. Ninja Boogie is just all about that chicken today.
But it's actually not even that scary because Spirit Breaker doesn't have his boots yet. Once he gets boots, it's scarier for Sky. But for now, maybe not.
23 Savage has to go. Gobble himself out here. Nice bash coming out from Ninja Boogie. Buys a little bit more time. Doesn't look like they're going to chase after the Phantom Lancer. In fact, they're going to go after that chicken.
That was nicely done. Right click till he gets a bash charge. Maybe they could kill here too if they get lucky. Looking for the bashes.
No boots necessary for that Spirit Breaker.
I do really like the PL. Ooh, great Shuriken toss bottom to interrupt the salve. So that's going to mean PL's out of regen here.
And there is a double damage rune. Looks like they're going to be chasing for that as well. Ninja Boogie grabs it in time. He probably is going to get taken down for this, though, as the Skywrath is just way too fast. Drops a ward, tries to juke around, and gets taken out.
So, getting the DD is still pretty nice. So Skywrath Mage having that would definitely be pretty obnoxious. Yeah, I do like PL in this game, though. It's actually pretty effective against a lot of the heroes. Death Prophet top lane gets speared to a tree here. A little bit of trouble, but the double Spirit Siphon, trying to keep her alive, and that's going to cost Febby. Maybe he's got a wand, but he's got to turn to stun, and the cast range is so low.
And we do have a charge that coming out over on this Death Prophet in that top lane. I'm not sure if they realize it just yet. Jabs, though, now they're going to know right away, right underneath that tower. Should be able to find that kill easy peasy.
Yeah, really safe usage of mana there, waiting for the guaranteed stun. And Boundary Time's looking like we're going to see a 2 for 2 here. Bottle picked up by Moon. That's a big advantage here. Full mana regen.
Sure.
Doesn't have to go all the way back to base, and his supports can get ready to dive.
93 Savage sitting very low, but you can see they've moved their way back up top. Ninja Boogie just runs right on in. No fear at all as Japs goes, throws the spear out. We'll push him into that tree. You can see another TP coming out, but it does cancel. Chaos Knight not coming top now.
Yeah, Death Prophet's still really difficult to gank here, especially with the tower armor. The Wave of Terror helps, but it only does so much. Phantom Lancer looking to get dove here, but can juke by the trees.
Yeah, they go right back, bumps her into the bubble, though. She has that Spirit Siphon out. They're trying to get the damage over onto Jabs with that spear coming through. Do they have enough damage? Final hit coming through. Will be able to take down Jabs, but they will lose VT Faded. Not much mana left over here. They want to maybe get the kill onto Ninja Boogie. He's going to try to walk around the Spark Wave, but he's not able to do it. Another click or two. Oh, he manages to sidestep. Doesn't get hit with that Spirit. Can they find him in time? No, he's out.
Good attempt with the Cliff Ward.
Bottom lane. 23 Savage. Oh, he is looking like he is in for some hurt. As he runs forward, he tries to finish up, get the kill onto the Skywrath Mage. He's not going to be able to do it.
Ooh, tower's going to get him really low here.
There's a lot of hurt coming for this chicken any moment now.
He is not going to be able to see this coming, actually. The ward is not going to spot the SP charge coming through. Okay.
Doesn't even need it. Moon says, yeah, nah, I want that.
Yeah, it's fine. He gets the solo experience as a result. That's pretty nice to do that as Zeus sometimes. So, a little mana expensive, but he'll make it back up, and Spirit Breaker can get on his way winning his lane. So I do like PL going into mid lane game against the enemy hero matchups because they don't have that much wave clear, but laning-wise, he's been pretty much left to the wolves, having to lane against the Sky and the Bounty Hunter. It's not easy. But if he has a decent early game and he can transition, then I think he can become semi-invulnerable, especially against Chaos Knight.
How does he get to that point, though, if he's been sacrificed so badly here in this bottom lane?
And something I didn't understand until a little bit recently is that PL can actually jungle stupidly fast with Phantom Rush. So you really just need to get enough in your lane so you get some levels, you can get your power treads, maybe a couple Wraith Bands, and then you just kind of hit neutral creeps for a long time. Because the problem with PL is you just don't fight well early. Even if you get a Diffusal Blade, it's nice to have, but it's not like you're going to help that much in team fights. So it's like one of those heroes kind of like TB, where you actually just need to jungle for like 10 minutes until you get your item after Diffusal Blade, ideally.
Yeah, it looks like they're jumping again down here on this chicken. Don't quite have enough damage, though. So back away. They do have track online now, too, on the side of EHOME. They're looking, they're chasing. Febby nearby. Bounty Hunter gonna give him a click. He's gonna be able to dodge some of that damage. There's gonna be the chase coming in here from Ninja Boogie. Charges out. He's gonna be able to grab him. Let's try to slow him down again. Throwing out the track. It's just been a little bit of a game of peekaboo down here. 23 Savage still sitting very, very low. Passive shot, nice magic missile coming out from bench. We'll save him a little bit longer. More tracks coming through though.
Some pretty good damage.
They're all very hesitant to go forward in this lane right now.
I mean, it's difficult for them to kill Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter's got really high armor, so the venge abilities are actually not that useful.
Ooh, they're looking. They're looking. Chaos Knight makes his way down. Nice magic missile though. In comes the Bounty Hunter. They throw out that Chaos Bolt. They'll get a kill. Now Bounty Hunter. Oh, he's so low. 40-something hit points. He does have a salve though. And they don't have the detection. He's out.
Not bad at all. For
They're going back in again. They're hungry. They really want 23 Savage here. Another track gets thrown out. They seem to just walk right by 23 Savage, actually. And they'll go. They'll use out that Phantasm. Moon trying to run himself away. They want that gold. Bounty Hunter just skirting around the sides, though. They're taking a lot of damage on that Chaos Knight, but they should be able to find the kill over onto Febby. Can they find themselves anything more, though, is the question as they turn back around. Nice Chaos Bolt. They'll take down 23 Savage. And now Ninja Boogie is wondering what the hell has he gotten himself into. There's only 2 of them. How is this happening, especially when they were sitting so low before? He's all tracked up. Mars throws out the arena. It's not going to be able to save Ninja Boogie. Are they going to be able to take down this Chaos Knight, though, is the next question. Febby nearby. In comes the Bounty Hunter. The clicks are out. They need to do a little bit more damage. Does have the Bulwark, though, of course. That's going to be able to buy a little bit more time. There's going to be the bubble. Jabs gets taken down. They cannot slay this Bounty Hunter or this Chaos Knight. This is insane. Febby gets taken down, too. The quacks come out, and it's not even for a bounty. They're just having a good time.
It's a really good time to quack, dude. They actually just fought here for like a full minute or 2 and actually got everything they wanted. Lots of track kills. Bounty was just sitting around waiting for his wand charges in his next track. He's got some money in the bank. That's 2,000 gold for him, and it's about to be the 10-minute mark.
He's so rich right now. Also, I want that as a chat wheel line. This is a good time to quack.
Quack, quack. That's one way to talk shit.
That is. It's a very wholesome way. I like it. We could use more wholesomeness in Dota 2.
So this was 3 bounty runes going to EHOME. So the victors get the spoils, I suppose.
All right, we got creeps spawning, though. Are these the good creeps or the bad creeps is the question. Let's see. What are they doing? Are they blocking camps? Are they stacking camps?
Yeah, I definitely saw some net worth jumps here, I think.
There's one creep that's running into the Roche pit immediately? Okay.
I was just looking at Bounty Hunter. Remember, he had 2,000 gold. He's got 2,800 now.
Got some
This is
emo
part of the
creeps
reason
here.
we split the creeps half and half this game to make sure that if there was gold bonuses that were messing things up, that it was hypothetically even.
That's true.
But who knows?
We do have Cardis online, too, for the VIP-controlled creeps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do have a couple
there's
Cardis.
Nice. One on each side.
Yep. Happens occasionally. It's a little
Actually,
bit rarer, but...
There's only one on the Dire side. The Radiant team.
The Radiant
not
didn't get
as
one?
lucky. No, I don't think so.
Oh, no. That's not balanced.
One of many things.
Shh.
Gank.
Midas mode is perfect, Purge.
Nobody
Everything
is.
that's bad is Sir Sadim.
Exactly. Spirit Breaker charging away from danger is going to be completely fine here. Fnatic getting ready to defend this bottom
Ooh,
push.
middle lane. Moon was taking a lot of damage. They go, they pop the drums. They're following up, and it's going to actually be the Skyrise Mage, but they do have a Chaos Bolt chasing after Ninja Boogie. Again, he's able to pretty much just disregard the status resistance quite a bit as 23 Savage is going to get started to get chased down. They've got the Phantasms out. They get a nice hit over here onto this Phantom Lancer. And he
Did
get
not
out
fall
in
for
time.
it.
He's not going to be able to. He'll get taken
He
down.
tried really hard to get the CK to stop attacking his primary hero, but it was a good attempt. A lesser player would definitely fall for that.
Ninja Boogie, he does have the dust. That'd be nearby. They'll throw out the magic missile. Scream of. Turn right back around here. They've got the arena. We got some creeps dancing around. Nice Zeus ultimate coming through. We'll be able to get the kill now. CK, he's trying to find that kill. He wanted to get the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. He drags her forward, but at the last second, Moon hits him with a big old lightning bolt.
So Fnatic finally getting some ground back at least. Killing the Bounty Hunter like that is a huge advantage if you can pull off those kills. Don't let him get the track gold. That's a big thing. Death Prophet committing her ultimate. Somewhere I didn't see actually what she used it on, but there are some stacks going on. So
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
helpful
clean 'em up.
creeps. Shout out Wilson Cutlery, you know? That guy, he's got a good sense of, or lady actually,
yeah, I'm
that
sure
business person.
I'm sure the Chinese viewers will be using that.
Yeah, you know? Quality.
Betway.
Ooh, oh, Bible thumb.
Always killing some.
He's murdering their friends.
I mean, it's a good strategy actually. That's a lot of stacks.
Moon
Another
over
track
here on the
comes in.
side. The Silence comes out. They've got the Spirit Siphon. They got the track off Faith Yen. Gets himself another kill, and he's still tracking. They do manage to find him, though, off on the side. The Ancient Seal comes out, slows down the Vengeful Spirit, but it's not looking so good for this Bounty Hunter right now. Though he's gotten out of worse scrapes than this before, as they'll go forward again. There's going to be a big Mystic Flare, going to be able to take down Febby. There's chasing after jabs now. They'll find that kill, but the Bounty Hunter's still alive. Going to be able to take down one of the creeps, as they're still chasing off here. Ninja Boogie trying to get into the tree line. He almost manages to make it out, but they still have the vision. That's actually 4 heroes that were down on the side of Fnatic.
That one was a really huge track, actually. Got a lot of kills, a lot of diving. Towers maybe gonna survive. We got that sea creep coming in. Good time to push.
Right underneath the ward. And they drop a ward on top of their own. Oh boy.
If they place a wall smoked, it's not a big deal, because they won't necessarily know it's there. But
That's true. All right, Chaos Knight.
Boy, are they ready here.
Here comes the Arc Warden. All right, that's a beautiful arena. This should be a very dead Arc Warden, and indeed it is now, as the Chaos Knight is doing a lot of damage trying to get the kill onto Moon. He's still chasing after him. We'll be able to Reality Rift him back. They get the kill. Now he needs some assistance from the rest of his team. Ancient Seal coming out here as they turn back around on Mars. They're going to try to throw out some more spells. Nice Mystic Flare. Is it going to be enough to get the kills? They have the Reality Rift. They drag him back, but they don't quite get it. The last couple hits coming out from Skywrath, not going to be enough to take down Mars. Is now Moon. He had fought back. He's here. He's in the middle of the fight. He doesn't want to get taken down here. Again, he's going to go Reality Rift's a creep. Get some of that health back. This Vengeful Spirit starting to get burnt down quite a bit. They need some more help. This is going to be a dead Canadian Chicken as he gets taken down. Now we've got a little bit of a split of a fight here as Ninja Boogie, he was still looking. And you know what? CK welcomes him with his opening arms and just says, all right, Ninja Boogie, you want this that badly? I'm going to give it to you.
897 actually just can't die in this hero. It's incredible how tanky it is. But even with the nerf phase boots, the Helm of Iron Will, I actually haven't seen this one before. It looks great. But yeah, just a little too tanky. Not enough damage. It feels like the Venge is definitely doesn't feel like a very useful hero at this point. I mean, this is your 4-position hero, and he's basically just throwing out Wave of Terrors every 10 seconds. It just doesn't feel good. I think Venge can be a good hero, and obviously she accelerates everyone a lot, but it feels like she's underperforming right now, at least to me.
Well, speaking of, she's going to try to get herself out, but they have a Yule's online from the Death Prophet. They go and they just obliterate Febby.
And Death Prophet going for a slow ring this game. Just lots of mana, spam Grip Swarm, kind of interesting. It's one way to get farmed.
Ninja Boogie finding himself a chicken. The Atos is out, the Mystic Flare is down too, but he's still alive as he goes, bounces right back. 23 Savage joining in comes Mars. Should be able to get that kill easy peasy.
He deals a lot of damage now, especially against low armor heroes like Sky. No surprise. Bounty gonna find Zeus.
Or is Zeus gonna find himself a bounty?
Good question. The Arena of Blood is ready, but not gonna be able to get it off in time. Catching the Bounty Hunter is certainly not easy. He's quite quick. He's queued up a Battle Fury. Yeah, we'll see if he commits to that. But it's actually really smart this game against a Phantom Lancer. They need AoE. They don't have a lot of it, so they need some way to deal with it. The best is maybe Death Prophet spam with Grip Swarm, but it's going to fall off pretty quick.
Yeah, even that's not going to do too much. Although they do spot out 23 Savage over here on the side camp. And they spot out the Bounty Hunter because they have a sentry down. In comes the Death Prophet. Silence is going to get thrown out. Zeus ultimate will get used. And it looks like 23 Savage is just going to use that SSQ to leave. I hear a, oh yes, there is an arena for sure. This is going to be a dead CK in this Arena of Blood, or is it? As in comes the Death Prophet. She does aggro Roche using those ghosts here. In fact, Ninja Boogie, he might actually get taken down by Roche. Nope, he's not going to be able to go all the way out there, as they do manage to clean up using the Arc Wardens. That is a an exorcism used by the side of EHOME. Are they going to translate it into a tower push?
Oh, they might turn it into the Zeus kill as well. The Observer Ward is going to spot them shortly, but hasn't yet just now. Just only now sees Skywrath. And their other Observer Ward now spotting Zeus.
Yeah, you can hear the drums. They see him, they want him.
Okay, they get the track off. Now it's really bad. That's basically a dead hero. He's got to fight to the death here before he gets killed. If he can.
I don't believe he's going to be able to. It's a nice thought, but once he got tracked, I think his days were numbered.
There's another kill in the mid lane. There's the PL taking off. Getting these solo kills with extra speed. All he needs is like one other hero to deal damage, and ideally stun. He can pick people off pretty easily. So Venge swap, magic missile stun. Yeah, that's gonna kill the squishies.
This is a little deceiving here. Oh, they have a sentry down though. That Canadian Chicken did have an Invis rune. It doesn't show up with the custom model, but they did drop that sentry, and they'll get themselves a nice pick off. A couple of tracks being thrown out. They know Bounty Hunter's here, but they can't find him exactly.
Yeah, the CK
They
got
come
the
forward.
management.
Oh, the spear into the tree, though. They had just the right angle on that. No vision, although now they throw out the dust. They're going to try to slow down. They should be able to get that kill in the arena. And now it's just this Death Prophet alone and by herself, and she's trying to get out to the rest of her team. We'll find the Tempest double. And it looks like the side of Fnatic just going to back off.
Yeah, maybe another good reason to get the Soul Ring is that you're anticipating getting mana drain from PL. It's one of the best ways to refill, at least slowly over time. So pretty good itemization. Semi-even game, 6k gold advantage over on the EHOME side, but it's not insurmountable. They can definitely still drop this game if they make mistakes, especially once PL gets really farmed and he's got Vengeful Spirit to back him up. Febi's now got Vlad's completed as well, so basically any agility point that PL picks up, it's going to be amplified by like an extra 45%. So those two heroes fighting together is going to mean a lot of damage coming from PL.
So is this one of the best instances? Because I know you're not a huge Vengeful Spirit fan, but...
I am. I wish he was better.
Okay, what would make her better?
Higher base damage, but maybe she'd be too good. There's a lot of things. Her stat gain is solid. It's just that she starts with like mid to low damage. She has low range on a lot of her abilities. There's a couple issues.
Well, maybe Ice Frog hears you right now, and he thinks, yeah, maybe next patch. Maybe that'll be the Vengeful Spirit
Patch F. 822F. I can always dream.
Someday. Never give up on your dreams. Oh, ooh, Ninja Boogie going right by that Roche pit. That's a little tight for him.
Dying mid.
And Moon actually going to get killed by Faith Bien over on this top lane, though. Arc Warden, Tempest double. Oh, again, the Mystic Flare comes out from the chicken.
I mean, PL just died easily, too. They actually just ran him down. CK uses Armlet ulti. Just started killing people. He uses a Reality Rift. They can't get away. Just keeps killing.
Ooh.
Great blink, just in time.
Just, well, is it just in time, though, Purge? Because there's still a lot of people here.
That is so much damage.
That is actually ridiculous right now. EHOME has really like been killing it with the drafts, and they're still memeing, too.
Are they?
Yeah, this is the ABC draft, isn't it?
True.
And the one before that was the TI4 draft, where they finished the game before...
That's a good point. I don't call that memeing, though. That's, if anything, you would call that tryharding.
Okay. Well, it's still a bounty in any case.
True. They're doing their bounties, and that's definitely what we want. Cannot complain too much. Crimson Guard finished for Bounty Hunter. Oh, he's killing neutrals.
He's looking for him. He's hunting them down one by one.
Only got a couple left, actually.
Does need to be careful, though. They have the dust. They've got the bashes. Zeus ultimate coming out again. I don't think Bounty Hunter is going to be able to make it out this time around, and indeed, they'll take down Faith Bien. CK now trying to run himself away. Doesn't want anything to do with these guys without his buddy.
Still farming Tri-Camp here. These are all the stacks that the creeps had been stacking up earlier.
How many neutrals do we still have alive on the creep side? I think we've got one on Dire and one on Radiant. Maybe two on Radiant.
I thought there were two Dire, but I'm only seeing one right now. Oh, there's actually another Dire one down
What's happening down
bottom
there?
of the screen. Oh, he's playing dead.
Okay. Taking a little nap there. All right, I see you, little man.
I think it's because the Death... Nope, never mind. She doesn't have the BOTs. It was the Zeus that has them. I don't know why.
Maybe he needed to take a poop.
Oh, Scareth has one, actually.
Well, bottom lane, can Moon get out in time? He will be able to.
So if Sky has a BOTs, basically that'll allow Sky to always TP to this location and possibly come out and get a kill. Because normally when you're playing in this area of the map as like a killing support, you need to hide in the trees and wait for somebody to come push the wave. So if you have multiple places to teleport to react to those things, it's a little bit easier to get kills.
I'm sure our creep is very pleased with his VIP experience that he just gets to play dead in that bottom lane.
Yeah.
Wait for someone to TP in. Ninja Boogie, though. Swap comes out from Febby. He's trying to keep him alive a little bit longer. Does manage to do the trick as Febby will get taken down, but they're still giving chase. They're looking for him. They want him. Not going to be able to quite grab him in time, but they do throw out another track as 23 Savage trying to run himself away on the side. The silence thumbs out. They don't see him. He goes and jumps down to that low ground, managing to just stay alive a little bit longer.
Could you?
Oh, we have an EG Cliff picture-in-picture for your viewing pleasure.
He's been there. I think that was self-inflicted, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they're taunting the Roche monster. All right, they're allowing it. Here we go. Here's our VIP with the bubble. The bubble's doing a lot here. This
Yeah.
is actually so well thought out by Super Roche, though. Comes out. Uh-oh, Death Prophet. Death Prophet, she will get taken out.
What a kill. That was even without Super Roche.
Ninja Boogie, he's hungry. He wants to grab this Arc Warden. Just needs to be careful. Needs the rest of his team, which is right around the corner, though. With the jump forward from Jabs, not going to be able to quite land that spear. But they will be able to get that Arena of Blood, and there's a lot of damage coming up with the bubble, keeping them alive a little bit longer. They have good positioning right now. They survived the Arena of Blood, but eventually they will lose in Q. And now the Arc Warden, Fly, will get taken down. Buyback comes out immediately from the Skywrath Mage as he's jumping back in. Jabs will fall. And now the Chaos Knight joins in the fray. He's looking for anything. BKB is actually going to get used as he goes and he grabs Venge, but she's going to be able to swap herself out with a teammate. She may have just killed her core, though. 23 Savage, never mind. He turns back around. TP comes out from Chaos Knight. He's trying to get himself out in time. He will actually make it back to the well, but Ninja Boogie gets taken down. The Super Roche does have himself a friend. Keep hitting him, Roche. Keep going.
Big clap.
Beat him down. There's a yeet coming out. Febby will get taken out.
I think they see him. The bounty running for his life here. But a lot of allies to cover.
Oh, but the regen rune right outside the pit. What a lucky find here.
That one's definitely nice to have. So they get to stay on the map. Losing the Death Prophet during her ulti is actually such a big counter. I mean, that's the largest source of her damage, so you can kill her during that. She has to respawn without Exorcism. Definitely a much significantly worse hero.
She does have the Ags, though, at least, so she's still dishing out a bit of damage.
Yeah, that helps, definitely. CK.
What's all right, they're gonna go find themselves a bounty hunter. There's not much that they can really do, although they do have a Crimson Guard, so we'll buy them a little bit more time, but it's not gonna save you from the nukes coming out from Moon.
It's getting kind of farmed. Veil with a Ghost Scepter, queuing up Ags now, so definitely needs a couple more defensive items, especially like Ghost Scepter against CK, but I think considering the circumstances, he's doing pretty well. CK himself getting very close to Assault Kyros, which is going to mean that all of his illusions attack faster, they deal more damage, counter the low armor of his opponents.
You can see one little creep running away there on the side. Playing dead, just, oh, well, he was playing
Get
dead.
low.
Careful there, little man.
He'll be fine.
All right, some pressure being applied there in the top lane. They're pushing out some of these waves. They're moving through, combing through the jungle.
Yeah, it's good to farm aggressively like this. That way you're closer by in case a fight ends up happening. So Ninja
CK.
Boogie in a good spot.
Doesn't see Jabs over here in the corner. It's going to be the charge. Ninja Boogie going right through. There's going to be a spear getting thrown out. We'll hold back that Arc Warden. They don't see him, though.
They were just kind of looking to see if there was a kill possibility, but that one was difficult. Oh, he pops the ultimate to be extra safe here.
Oh, dear.
Does not want anybody chasing him, getting the kill on him. Well, with that said, they're going to find Febby now. And everyone's... Oh, this is that... Does this count as that challenge?
I guess. I think maybe. It's a very dead VT fade. I guess that counts, right? Because one person was getting chased, and then everybody TP'd.
Yeah,
I
you
think
might
that
be able
counts.
to... You might, I mean, we'll leave it up to that. I'm not going to do this job, but very similar. Very similar. Bound
Alright.
on BKB next.
Ninja Boogie immediately silenced up, and that is a very, very nicely placed Mystic Flare as Bounty Hunter runs away, has the Crimson Guard. They've got the vision on him. They've got to charge out. Ninja Boogie goes, bounces back. They've got the dust. Arc Warden can only sit back and watch. He throws down the bubble, though, and it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. It actually is, as Febby gets murdered on the back line. So CK, he's doing a lot of work here. He's got his BKB up, and he's hungry.
Does so much damage. Just keeps murdering everybody with his illusions.
They still really want to get 23 Savage, though. That is their ultimate goal.
He's pretty far though. He's probably gone.
Probably, yeah.
Heart's going to be finished on PL, though. It's quite farmed, actually. Yeah, setting equal to the Chaos Knight, surprisingly. But Heart, Manta, Diffusal. Good luck killing his illusions now, so even though you are building some of the right items, it's going to be still more of a nuisance. At least they have the magnetic fields. That definitely goes a long way towards giving them some space, but they still don't have any item in sight that's going to give them AoE to deal with it.
Oh, he almost makes it out here in the top lane, but Jabs does get chased down by Zinq.
Okay.
So what's the next thing on the list, do you think? Because right now it feels like EHOME is firmly in the lead with a 14K net worth.
Yeah. That is pretty huge, actually. And it's only going to get worse with Track. Track obviously accelerates your team in a big way. I mean, you have to get kills on farmed heroes, but it's really difficult against CK, especially when his ultimate's up. And with BKB as well, how do you kill this guy? They're very burst heavy. They basically have to do like a stun into Mars combo to kill CK or other heroes. That's not easy to execute right now.
Ooh, the double damage rune on the CK. I wonder if he feels lucky if he wants to go into that pit.
Big pick.
Moon definitely does not feel lucky.
Yeah, that was a huge kill.
This is most likely a dead Canadian chicken. There's just too many people in the vicinity for him to get away at this point. In fact, they even used the arena just for funsies. But they're losing their top tower while this is going on, so maybe not worth.
I mean, that Moon kill is huge. He's been itemizing the whole game to try to protect himself against the CK, and then all of a sudden, Skywrath Mage rolls up and gets the Atos kill. That's huge. Really affects the game's outcome in terms of net worth.
All right, well, they're putting some pressure over in that mid lane. They've gone and used the Exorcism, although they have also just gone and used their Fortification. They have to be really careful of that double damage on the CK. It does just wear off, as they're going to keep chasing after Febby. He threw out the Magic Missile. They're trying not to dive, though. They're trying to be very careful and stick within the bubble throughout those ghosts. And just like that, I think they're satisfied. This is going to be able to open up shrines, and they can start putting more pressure elsewhere on the map.
Not the best thing that they're hoping for, but still really solid. Not losing their heroes is really important because it's going to mean giving up the net worth lead that they have. That's super dangerous to do when you're sitting this comfortably. Finishing all their major items. Shiva's Guard finishing for the Death Prophet. The Bounty Hunter is about to get his BKB in about 100 gold. Anybody else? CK thinking about his next item, which is going to be a heart, which is going to put his health into insane levels. It's looking very good for EHOME right now.
Are scanning.
They're looking. They do have a smoke up. Ninja Boogie playing the scout. They actually just barely missed the Bounty Hunter going up back the lane. Runes are up, though, so they'll be able to collect.
Roche just the afterthought of almost all games.
I don't even think he's an afterthought. I think they're just terrified of him. I mean, you saw what happened.
They should be. Even the regular one is really scary.
It is. It is absolutely terrifying when there's no limit on how fast they can punch you.
Bounty looking for free kills. CK and Arc Warden farming extremely aggressively. Make it easier for them to get pickoffs and constrict net worth advantages that Fnatic can get. They get the bot tier 1, but they lose their shrine top.
You got to be a little concerned when your main core here is running away from a Skywrath Mage.
Yeah, I mean, it is scary, though. He used Manta. That's the main reason why. Not that yeah, actually, Sky can probably kill him now. He just picked up his Aghanim Scepter. He's actually super farmed. Well, mostly his kills. 13, 8, and 9 is amazing.
That one creep was trying to hide away, but luckily Ninja Boogie doesn't think it's worth his time. But they managed to intercept Ninja Boogie. The science being thrown out. That's so much damage. Spirit Siphon Febby, though, going to try to save his teammate.
Jeez.
Does manage to do it. Oh, please, Ninja Boogie, get out of there now. Don't let Febby's whole thing be in vain here.
Not his poor sacrifice, his 4-position sack. Here they
Look
go.
for the Exorcism. Buyback comes out immediately now from Febby. As they go, they pop out that magnetic field bubble.
It's popping smoke to swap approach. Who are they going to swap though? Bounty Hunter?
Appears to be the CK who has a BKB. That is not the target, my friends, as they'll take down Febby. He's already bought back. Not much that they can do with this right now. And 23 Savage has his eyes over here onto the Bounty Hunter. They've got the Dust Zeus joining into the fight. The rest of the team, though, there's just so many things going on. The BKB getting used by Jabs, and now they're going to chase after this Bounty Hunter. Are they going to leave them all alone? Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case as they jump forward. That's a beautiful spear into the trees, and they'll be able to take down Faith Bien. Everyone else, though, managing to get out.
Really solid game. They lost the tier 3 tower again, but getting any kills at this point is going to be huge.
That poor creep never stood a chance from Ninja Boogie.
You spend all this time practicing how to see things that are uncomfortable or different in Dota, like the illusions. And all of a sudden you see this little creep running around with little giant face just asking to get charged. And they finally lose their ability to stack camps for free once the creeps get bored enough. Rough times.
Oh, the Arc Warden jab's getting taken down on the other side, but they'll be able to clean up very quickly on Y.
Yeah, Innocent's very out of position there. Again, PL on top of heroes. They've got the Nimbus Cloud as well to add some extra damage and stun, so start picking everybody up.
Yeah, this Ags pickup on the Zeus has really been paying off in spades. He actually just picked it up when they started cracking into the base earlier on, and it's been successful in having them, you know, get deterred just a little bit.
Yeah, it's great as well for against Binding Hunter. They can be a little bit more careful with their Dust and Sentries and make their gold go a little farther as they try to catch up, but it's still very hard. They're just not farming nearly as fast. The Mars especially is probably letting things down. He's basically just a team fighter right now with Blink and BKB. Hasn't been able to get a Deso yet, so hard for him to contribute in the right way.
Looks like the side of Fnatic is all pretty much grouping up here in the top lane. They're looking to take down this tier 2, I have a feeling. Ninja Boogie doing some scouting yet again. Do manage to find themselves the Skywrath Mage, but the HOS comes out. Not going to be able to quite get the kill just yet, but we'll be able to escape.
That was really scary. That was a lot of damage coming on a short period of time. Butterfly finished on PL. Now he's really good at pushing and fighting. His only big real threats are CK's not going to do as much because he's going to be missing. I mean, what do they do against the Butterfly PL now? I'm not sure.
We'll have to find out.
Oh, Death Prophet went for the Cryptstorm cooldown. I always kind of wondered about this talent. Thought it was kind of cool. You can cast Cryptstorm every 2 seconds, I believe. Yeah, so that's why they're grabbing it. It's kind of cool because it also works well with Ags, right? Because it's going to let you apply that more often. Slows in addition to the damage, so another way to deal with the PL, I guess.
All right, they're smoked up. They're looking for a pickoff. They don't even bother with the pickoff. Never mind, they just want to get in that base. Moon, waiting. They go, they throw out the fort. They start to throw down some spark rates in case anyone tries to approach on the side.
I mean, it's the right way to do it. They don't want to give them any chance to set up. Here
Ooh, nice jump forward though, coming out from Jabs. The BKBs come out almost immediately on the side of EHOME as they just walk right out of that arena, start chasing them down. This Bounty Hunter is just chipping away on Jabs. Is he going to be able to find the kill? No, at the last second does get bashed back by Ninja Boogie. As they go, they drop that Nimbus. They'll get the kill on Febby. They'll find the kill on Faith Beyond, but they're losing buildings on the back line here to this Death Prophet. As the Chaos Knight going to rejoin the rest of his family here at 23 Savage. He's hungry. He's going to try to fight through. There's no mana left on the CK now as he tries to run himself out. Mystic Flare's being thrown out everywhere by the Skywrath Mage, and it's just not doing enough. They've been chasing after the CK, it feels like forever now, as they finally manage to get the kill onto Xin-Q. Body blocks coming out. They throw out the bubble. 23 Savage, though, he's too hungry. He wants this Chaos Knight. Spirit Lance is going to get thrown out, and they've got to charge. Don't even need it. Godlike Scree has ended. That is 1,053 gold going over to the side of 23 Savage.
That's a lot.
He needed that very desperately, too. And he's about to get some more here because there's no way that this Arc Warden gets out. Jabs, though, he's going to be the one who gets the credit for the kill.
Yeah, it's nicely done by Febby. He ended up following him with his illusion to make sure that he ends up getting caught. He tried to TP out, but he barely got caught with the Spirit Breaker charge. So more or less was guaranteed death.
Is this one of these situations where they just have to man up and get a Roche?
I mean, Roche obviously helps for the ensuing team fight, but can't always control when you snag it, especially when it's super. And in this case, I guess it was EHOME that upgraded it. But, that's not true, actually. Fnatic did, I think. So I don't know if they're going to be able to get it. Venge is good against it. PL is probably pretty good. They can make it work, I think.
Okay.
Mostly. And they have a heart. Heart's really nice because you can back disengage and heal back up the full faster than Roche can.
Until we do Super Mega Ultra Roche. All right, middle tower's taken down. All of the tier 2s have fallen on the side of EHOME. We'll start placing some pressure into the actual base. Bubble gets placed down by the Tempest Double.
Now they're going to use their abuse of spark rates outside of the base to make mine traps. Nothing else that this guy's got to do, right?
It's pretty difficult to go high ground against EHOME with the lineup that they have.
I'm sure that's part of the point. Wait till all their cores are super farm.
I'll just go back to farming for now.
Go on Bloodthorn next on PL into Scotty. Interesting.
Do we like this?
Yeah, it's good. It'll make it easier for him to get solo kills against heroes that can disable like Skywrath Mage, for example, or maybe Arc Warden, those two heroes especially. Don't let them use the skills that help them stay alive longer, or possibly threaten kills on the enemy.
I feel like he's already getting so strong and coming up. He's coming online now that it's pretty scary for the Skywrath at this point. Oh, they're going to go into the Super Roche. There's going to be a, I think he's grabbed him.
Yeah, he's got one.
He's got one. Starting to swing. Come on. There's going to be a Nimbus dropped into the pit. They're just chipping away slowly but surely, but he is a tanky beast here.
A lot of
This is a Super Roche. I'd like to see someone get kicked out of this pit. Come on, there's going to be the AoE stun. Very nice. Clears up a lot of those illusions. I don't know, man. This is Super Roche. He's not looking so super.
He's got the skills there, just might be a little bit less experienced. And it looks like
Maybe. I think we need to see more buttons, but there's the Death Prophet. She's got the Exorcism. 23 Savage does manage to go and pick up that Aegis, but they get the kill on Ninja Boogie, and on the back lines, looks like Jabs has found himself a Canadian Chicken. Chicken trying to fight his way through, actually managing to get the kill onto Mars. Jabs will fall as 23 Savage still chasing after everyone here. There's a lot of ghosts, a lot of summons coming through. Can they find this kill? They'll get the kill onto BT Faded. BKB coming out now from the Bounty Hunter as he's chasing after Moon. He wants this pretty badly, but he can't go toe-to-toe with 23 Savage.
Yeah, Fnatic getting a little too excited in the fight there. They end up taking it, and they buy a bunch of time, but losing more crucial heroes. Death Prophet's a pretty good pick-off, though, I guess. Pays off. Radiance is the Bounty Hunter pickup. Another illusion countering item. It's not incredible against illusions, but it's pretty good. But you can just do damage now by standing near enemy heroes. See if they try this kill.
The Spicy Bloodthorn. Oh, I like that. What is the,
Oh, wow.
what was the other item that was just picked up?
I did not see.
No, not that one. We've seen Coco. We've seen Coco quite a bit. Is this Skywrath Mage actually going to make it out alive? Yeah, he is. Although if he turns around like that, that might be a little bit too dangerous. 23 Savage, there's a lot of heroes on him right now. They want to take him down, but they just don't have the damage. He's able to take down Y. And comes Ninja Boogie joining into the fight. Febby is nearby. The BKB is going to get used by the CK. He has no mana, though. This is not looking good for him right now. 3v1 get killed. All right, they got the... Looks like they're trying to get that particular bounty as they manage to take down the CK, finally.
Now they'll follow up some illusions.
Quack, quack.
Okay. Pretty good engagement. Killing the CK again is huge. Got a Monkey King, excuse me, Mankey Monkey King bar. That one's really well done. So he can hit the evasive heroes now, at least. They have a way to beat up on the PL. But he still does like an overwhelming amount of damage.
Ooh, he really wanted that Skywrath Mage. He's just dishing out the damage, though, right now, as the creeps are eventually going to come into the base. 23 Savage is just running through these buildings. There's going to be the silence. Bloodthorn gets used again over here. Can they take him down? It looks pretty good, except Febby at the last second will be able to pull him back. Death Prophet, though, she wants this kill. Febby using that Ghost Scepter, going to get taken down by that Spark Wraith, this 23 Savage. He's very, very fast. They'll go use the Arena of Blood for a little bit of spacing here. They've got to track down. 23 Savage thinking about going back in again as they have used the Exorcism. He does have the Aegis still.
Well, that's a big usage of ulti at least. Not so good for Death Prophet, but they hold again. PL still seems mostly untouchable. He was a little bit vulnerable there because he wasn't able to pop his Manta in time. Works out. Top Shrine killed, bottom Shrine still alive. And pretty soon we're just going to see EHOME probably turtle in their base, which is a little surprising considering they've had a gold advantage this whole time, but it happens sometimes.
Oh no, this Arc Warden went outside the base to ward, and he's going to pay for it with his life.
Bloodthorn, really strong item. It just guarantees your crits on all of your illusions. It's so perfect, actually. Gives you the mana regen that you need. Just excellent.
This is going to get used over here. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get this kill. This is a pretty tough one to get. Spear Breaker, of course.
Yes,
It's very, very fast and has that status resistance. So did they just miss their timing on the side of EHOME, or what happened here?
I would say it's mostly that CK is a little bit limited in terms of like ulti fights. That's like really where he gets strong. Death Prophet's been like trying to ulti and get things done, but she's also a little bit limited in what she can do. And so it kind of just feels like to me it's just those two. I mean, obviously there's a bounty hunter and you can buy really good items and give them track gold, but feels like their best advantage is just to get kills. Not that they farm that much faster than or slower than their opponents, but
Jab's accidentally using his BKB here.
that's just a little bit of shit talk. Just to let them know that.
Do they even have
Not
vision
fully.
on him?
Probably not.
It just makes you feel good, right? You know you've got the swag.
Exactly.
Ninja Boogie, again, they keep trying to jump after the Spirit Breaker, but he's pretty hard to take down. Although when you have that many heroes, you would be able to get the kill finally. But 23 Savage, he jumps in the middle of all of them right now. Has that Bloodthorn, wants to get the kill on the CK. Not going to be able to quite find it just yet, and he's getting chipped down pretty quickly. He's going to be able to go, doppel himself away. So it looks like they back off, and they managed to get a buyback out of Ninja Boogie for this. As he was afraid that 23 Savage was about to go down, and in fact, the Aegis just runs out. Had that fight gone a little bit longer, that would have been a very good kill for the side of EHOME.
And he instantly runs back. Now that he's full health again.
Well, it took a lot to take him down.
He's really stuck on items. So he's running at 342 even without boots. Kind of crazy. PL seems very vulnerable or very strong this game. Shadowblade picked up by the Mars to help him find initiations outside of just Blink. Will be nice. And it does seem like the Dire team is going to sit in their base a lot. Not a great move, but if you're not really analyzing where your opponents are, then it can be scary to play the game.
So you're just praying for a pick-off at this point if you're EHOME?
Yeah, pickoffs would be good. But if they spread out and try to take 2 racks at once or something like that, there's ways they can get kills.
And they do know that the Bounty Hunter is nearby. Oh, that's a pretty good pick-off. Moon gets taken down. Does have buyback.
Not the first time we've seen Sky get those kills. 18, 9, and 10. He's got Blink Dagger, Scythe of Ice, Atos. It's such good kill items.
Gotta get used by the Bounty Hunter. Will get pushed back here by the Spirit Breaker. Needs to get out of time. Doesn't have the dust though anymore. If he can manage to go, no, he's not gonna be able to. He gets silenced up. Faith Beyond.
Robs him of the bounty as well, right in front of his face.
Well, they do have a Hex though. This is a nice kill. They get a kill on Febby. It's just a support, but I'm sure they're happy with any sort of pickup that they can get. So they do have the Zeus and the Vengeful Spirit down for about 60 seconds.
That's pretty good. No Roche yet, of course, but they can push and go high ground maybe.
Yeah, a bit too early.
I mean, there's not a lot of time, but it's hard to remember this game at least that they were the ones that were killing barracks pretty earlier in the match. But we just haven't seen it that much this game. Haven't had the chance, I guess.
Not yet, anyways. Force Staff is getting picked up now from the Arc Warden. I'll be able to try to do a little bit more kiting, hopefully. Get yourself out of that Nimbus when it gets dropped.
It's difficult though. Roots are preventing some of those movement things. You get Doppelganger, for example. Can be hard.
Arcane Rune available in the top. But Death Prophet is wishing she could get herself over to there right now.
Yeah, that one's really good for her. It's pretty good for everybody though. Refresher Orb is what she's queuing up next. That way, even through death or dieback, she'll always have her ultimate ready. Pretty good strat.
That seems like a smart idea.
Good. And she's hasted now too, so doesn't have to worry about slows that much. The only thing that's really scary maybe is Mars ulti. Will limit movement a little bit.
She does have a Yules though, I believe.
That's true. You're right.
Oh, the chicken. Run, chicken. Flap those little wings. Get out of there. You're not going to be able to. Ninja Boogie's charges on in. And steals himself a kill.
Okay.
They're going to fight this, though. Chaos Knight running down there. The Force Staff comes out from the Death Prophet. They should be able to pick off Ninja Boogie, no problem. Jabs is hiding in the tree line. They don't have any vision. And they will find the Gem with the hard G. As 23 Savage trying to keep Febby alive, or was Febby trying to keep himself alive? Will eventually get taken down here, and there's going to be a buyback coming out from the Skywrath Mage. They want this kill. They want to take down 23 Savage. They know that he is one of the keys to the kingdom if they can take him down. And they actually turn their attention to the wrong one. Very nice misdirection here as they're going to keep on chasing. But can they grab him in time? I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Death Prophet desperately looking for the running in hero.
Come back here. I'm not done with you yet.
Joke's on her. So just jumping right next to it.
Very nicely played. All right, Blade Mail's now picked up on the Spirit Breaker.
That'll be good. I mean, he's always putting himself in danger, especially against like Scarith Mage,
For sure, yeah,
CK, that kind of thing.
he's tanked a lot of damage from Scarith Mage.
Yeah. Just needs to keep doing that, and I feel like he'll have done his job pretty well.
Is that it? Oh, it is. It's a double damage rune. No Roche just yet, though.
It's gonna be a lot of damage. He's got his Battle Fairy finish finally, I think.
Yes, he does. Yep.
I don't think it was new, or at least.
He's had it for a little bit now.
Okay. Ooh,
I have no idea what we're rooting for.
nor do I.
All right.
But I'm happy.
Excellent. Yes, it made me excited.
Not for myself, but for the cause.
Still cannot know.
Somebody's yelling, but we are wearing excellent headphones right now, and we cannot
Great
hear them.
quality, yeah.
I am excited for you. One dude in the crowd who is cheering.
Hey, that was at least 2.
At least 2. Shout out. Oh, there we go. We got the EG chicken clutch going on.
This actually feels really bad when this happens accidentally. Let's say.
I think he did that on purpose, though, so it probably doesn't feel bad.
Let's see. TP top now looking for a fight near the Roche pit. But only one team set up here.
Oh, God. Look at the amount of spark rates that are
Are
getting
they-
placed in there.
Do they have an arcane? Not sure.
Roshan will respawn in about 20-something seconds.
See if they can one-shot it. And what they really need is a Veil.
Did we test this? Did we play test this? Is he going to explode when he...
Yeah, somebody did this in a pro game.
No, I mean in our map.
Oh, that is a good question. I don't know.
Oh, well, we're about to find out, Purge.
There you go.
Oh, chicken. All right, Roche.
even close.
All right, does some
Not
damage.
even close.
Does a little damage. BKB is going to get used here by the Death Prophet. She's going to try to kite around 23 Savage, chasing after him. CK taking a lot of damage here from 23 Savage. He has no mana left, but he's already gotten some of those illusions off. And now it's all about the kiting game here as the Death Prophet wants to get herself out. Exorcism has been used. Bounty Hunter throwing up that Crimson Guard.
I mean, they're all still alive, but the Crimson just shuts down a lot of what a bounty, a lot of what the Phantom Lancer does. So it's like both teams are scared to fully commit to fights. They expect them to go poorly.
Roche is up and running now, so they took the plus 155 arc lightning damage. Febby spots out the Roche. Ooh, the jump forward immediately with the Mystic Flares. There was a Febby there. It looks like Ninja Boogie needs to get himself out pretty fast too, and he has the Blade Mail up. It does a good amount of damage. Does eventually get taken down though, and there's no buyback on either of these supports, although 23 Savage, BKB coming out here. They got to try to keep this, they're not going to be able to keep the Death Prophet alive. Will go and buy back though. She knows that this is a big opening. She can get to it. CK, he's trying really hard. Beautiful Mystic Flare going to get dropped. Doesn't do enough damage to 23 Savage though, as they're trying to fight here in the bubble. 2 heroes versus 1. It's pretty difficult as he's going to chase after this chicken. That Bloodthorn coming through. They're still hot in pursuit. Will manage to find the kill, but in comes the Death Prophet. They will actually, oh no, the Tempest Devil's still alive as they're going to try to run out the Death Prophet. She can't afford to die here. This is really bad if she does. She's been trying to stay alive. They do manage to get the kill onto 23 Savage. Jabs also going to get taken down, and she is sitting very, very low, but somehow still alive during all of this.
Yeah, that was crazy actually. The net worth relatively hasn't changed that much in the last 10 or 20 minutes, but all of a sudden things turn around, and the momentum that they had over on the Fnatic side is now back to EHOME.
All right, we got a Roche in the pit. Oh, he gets a bash off on the real one. There's the Bloodthorn getting used on Roche. He's still very, very tanky. He's trying to clear out all of these illusions. There's so many of them, though. He can't find the real PL. Aeon Disc is going to pop over here on Moon. The CK is nearby. Yules is coming out again, though. Oh, look at that. Bloodthorn is just shredding through him. The bubble comes out, buys him a little bit more time. They need to get in there. They need to save him. Not going to be able to do it, as they will lose the CK. Swab comes out over here. Moon, he's trying to get himself out. They use the BKB. The Swab comes out again from the Vengeful Spirit. As they're chasing after this Bounty Hunter, they'll be able to go through it onto Nimsus. Very nice use of the Force Staff, though. Going to buy him a little bit more time. They have a charge coming out from Ninja Boogie. Is he going to complete it? No, he'll back off. I think they want that Roche.
Were those all allied Force Staffs? Oh, no. Arc Warden has them. Okay. Part of the reason he had an illusion down there, I think. Going back into Roche. And
There's just so many illusions. It's so hard for him to actually get anything done, I think. I think you need a Super Roche, right, for the AoE?
I mean, that wasn't that it? No, the
That
last
was not a
one.
Super Roche. Super Roche already was taken down.
Yeah, the AoE helps a lot. It scales double the damage of what the regular clap does, so that's actually pretty impactful in the late game. But takes a couple of heroes for it to be justified.
Look at this PL. He is just loaded to the gills. Or to the whiskers, I guess is the better way to put it.
Okay, that'll work. Use blade in the backpack, boots of travel, and the point booster in the backpack. What's that point booster gonna be used for? That's what I want to know.
He even manages to get himself that Aghanim Scepter now.
Is that what it's for?
He's a busy bee here. So they got the Hex off though. And they take him down. Nice swap coming out from Febby. There's so much damage, though. They'll be able to take down Ninja Boogie. Should be able to take down Febby, although Febby has a cheese. He's going to be able to turn back around. This Death Prophet getting back to the high ground. She wants nothing to do with this Exorcism. Just trying to kite, trying to get as much damage pumped out as possible. She's turning back around. They do manage to get that track off over onto the PL. He is the one that they definitely want to get. They'll take some of the attention, though, over onto Febby. As that Hex comes through, they'll be able to take down Jabs. They're waiting for the PL. He's going to be right back up again. There's a lot of heroes. This is really bad for Fnatic if they lose this guy. Izzy Savage still chasing after that chicken. Manages to find the kill. Bubble comes up. It's trying to protect this Arc Warden. It's not going to be able to do it. He's just a menace. As the Arc Warden will buy back again. They don't have that Exorcism anymore. This is a terrifying Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, it really is. Especially with how many items he's gotten at this point. It's just way far ahead. What's he up by 8,000 gold advantage against CK? That's borderline insurmountable. And while the battle fear is great on CK, it's not going to do enough to kill all the PL illusions.
They're just so tanky.
Yeah. And CK does a lot of tankiness, is a lot of tanky as well. You kind of need somebody who's a little bit less tanky, but does more damage. That way you can pick off heroes that end up like this.
They still see him, though. They're still hunting. They want him. CK sitting in the tree line. He's going to need more friends, though. He tries to startle him a little bit. I hear a sheep stick getting used. Moon? Oh, Moon. You gotta run, baby. Run faster. It's a good Yules, though. It will keep him alive a bit longer. This Death Prophet now, she needs help. He's gonna turn back around. They want to take down the Bounty Hunter, and they should be able to find that kill. And I think now you just TP away. This is not a fight you want to take at this point.
Steal the bounties on the way out. That's good strategy. Here we go. Ben's starting to get those good talents. The Magic Missile cooldown talent at 20. The really MVP one is probably the 25 one. The Magic Missile pierces spell immunity.
That's a great one.
Against low BKB heroes, you can stun them like half of the uptime because you're talking about a 3-second stun.
And I feel like I never get to level 25 on a Vengeful Spirit in my games.
It's not easy because, I mean, the main way that you get experience nowadays is just being alive when enemy heroes die near you. So if you're always the first person that dies, you're gonna stay behind. Have to use tomes to try to catch up. So it's all about living, but still impacting the team fight in a good way.
Does manage to pick up a, we've got a Nullifier now here on our Phantom Lancer. What is that? Just Nullifier.
It says the same thing. It just looks like a necklace or something.
Looks slightly different, yeah. All right, well, EHOME is pinned in that base pretty hard now.
Yep. Yeah, almost no vision. It's not at the moment. They can split push out lanes a little bit with some of their Arc Warden. That's about it. Been really liking Blade Mill a little bit more and some strength supports too. It's a little bit more armor than phase boots. Might as well leverage your health for something, among other reasons.
We are getting a bit of the deep push though coming out from the side of EHOME. Managing to get some of these lanes shoved out just a little bit. So what's Fnatic waiting for?
God only knows. They are behind, so maybe they want to farm more before they feel comfortable.
That's possible. Nullifier gets picked up with the Bounty Hunter too, so we've got 2 Nullifiers on the board now.
Okay. Definitely really nice to have those when in these kinds of circumstances. Prevent BKB pops, that kind of a thing. Give yourself an actual chance to get a kill.
Another smoke coming out now from the side of Fnatic. They're hoping for a pick-off, and they might be able to find it, actually. Bounty Hunter is in that bottom lane.
Huh. He's actually got 50% evasion, a really strong item.
Oh, they ping it out. They ping out the fact that there was a Yeah, they know. They know BKB comes out immediately. It's not going to save this bounty hunter. This is not looking good for him right now. They will be able to take him down. There's no buyback on this little kitty.
Okay. I mean, the 50% evasion talent, great for keeping him alive, but once the Bloodthorn comes out, he just gets hit by everything.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
The amount of damage he takes is getting insane. So here comes the bottom push, and it looks like that's the tower they're going to try to get. Their second tier 3 tower, their first set of racks, maybe. Or they could just go mid again. That's also pretty safe.
Yeah, you could just get those creeps in the base and take down some of those racks. What is the longest Midas mode game that we've had so far? Do you know?
I don't know. Nothing super long, I don't think. This has got to be one of the longer ones. I'm sure.
Madame Butterfly. Oh, Lord. That is a Puccini opera.
Okay.
All right, in we go with some of these illusions. Febby throwing out that vision. Not a hard committal by any means.
Yeah. Thanks to OG, illusions on buildings, not the strongest thing.
This Bloodthorn is shredding the Tempest double over here.
Yep. They're with a lot of golden experience, so it makes sense he's
Oh, the swap out though, this CK. Is he going to be able to even pop that BKB? It's not looking good right now as he gets shuffled back and forth with Nullifier. BKB is coming out as well. Febby's sitting very, very low, has to use that Ghost Scepter. As they're chasing after this chicken, they'll go right into the base. They've gone and used the Exorcism. Buyback's going to come out now from the Skywrath Mage. He wants to be a part of this fight, as is the CK. They still want that chance, but it looks like they're trying to run away now on the side of Fnatic. They're happy with these buybacks. They're just going to TP out.
I mean, they should be. Look at the gold advantage now. It's a 3K gold advantage there for EHOME.
That's shifted so much.
Yeah, and it was at 15K for a long time before this in the game. So winning a team fight, forcing buybacks on their opponents, they're sitting real pretty. Although the gold advantage does come back slowly. Maybe it won't matter. We'll see.
Who knows? It might all just come down to one person being a little bit out of position.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of buybacks expended. We actually see the buybacks expended. Please.
Yes, easily with the I button.
Radiant are scanning.
I'm not sure if
The
our observer can
I
hear us.
button. They can.
Papu Tartu.
They just don't always listen.
Papu. We would really love to see the buyback status.
I'll tell you what they are.
Okay,
The
tell me.
Radiant
Oh, there it is.
has most of them.
There we go. All right, thank
Look at
you.
all those creeps, no buyback.
That is, looks pretty ridiculous.
Those 3 Radiant buybacks though, nothing left on the dire except for profit.
And we're just losing Tempest doubles left and right here now. No one's feeling brave enough to actually step out of that base, it seems.
It is scary actually, because it's kind of like techies. You don't know how many mines there are exactly. You can kind of estimate, but could be your doom.
Bounty Hunters has to be careful. Oh, he might get a courier snipe. Courier snipe? Courier snipe?
Radiant's courier.
Very ready.
They've got the pressure though going in, and again they drop the bubble. Chase after the Tempest double yet again. The Death Prophet though, she's gonna go and use that Exorcism. She wants to fight. She's got the BKB. 3 Savage does a lot of damage though. It doesn't really matter as they'll follow up. All right, there's the BKB and the Aeon just getting popped out here. Chaos Knight, they need to help her. BT Vaden will get taken down immediately. He's gonna go and buy back, as is the Bounty Hunter. They're gonna be able to get a lot of damage down, but are they gonna be able to finish it off? Vengeful Spirit, even Febby still alive at the last seconds. And Q will get chased down. Nice swap coming out from Febby. So they're going to try to take down this Death Prophet if they get it. And they do. There's no buyback left on her. They'll find the kill again over onto Y. And they're still trying to take down. Yeah, they just called the GG on EHOME. Fnatic going to be able to take this game number 2. And that is a very impressive Phantom Lancer if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, I mean PL is just one of those heroes right now where, like many other heroes, if it's a perfect game for them, then there's very little that can stop them, or very little that's going to be able to approach their same impact at the same amount of time. So, from the draft, it definitely looked like a good PL game. A lot of heroes that can't stop him from running at him. It's very easy for him to gap close them, so he can just get things done that he needs.
Oh look, there's another Coco item. It's the Refresher Shard, or orb rather.
That too, really?
Yeah. All right, so we have a 1-1 game here between Fnatic and EHOME. So what do you think happened with EHOME? Did they just miss their timing, or they felt like they were very firmly in the lead earlier?
Just CK is a core is a bit limited. It's very good at killing some of those heroes in those mid-game skirmishes, but once they start picking up like defensive items like Glimmer Capes, Ghost Scepters, that kind of a thing, it becomes a lot harder for CK to get kills. You'd have to buy like Nullifier in the hero or Disable or something or Blink Dagger. And then when it comes to fighting PL, he's just not well equipped for it. He needs a Monkey King bar. He needs something like a Battle Fury maybe. He's individually very straightforward to kill. He'll pop BKB and all, but it only does so much. So I think it's a mix of a little bit of everything. Radiant Team farmed quite well, but not enough tracks maybe. But it's really hard to get kills in the late game scenario. So there's a lot of reasons why it went bad.
Okay, well, we'll let our panel do some analyzing afterwards. And we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have game number 3.